What's up guys? Welcome back to my reaction channel. It's your boy Chris. Today we're gonna be reacting to SCP-563, an abandoned farm in China. Yeah, this is Euclid class. Also guys, this is not an animation SCP, okay? This was made by TheVolgun. He's the one who narrated the file of the SCP. He's also one of the oldest SCP YouTubers out there. Anyways, if you're interested, make sure to head to his channel. Also guys, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button for post notifications. If you have any suggestions, comment down below, trying to make a video out of it. If you want to see more of my reaction video, head down to my playlist. With that being said, let's get into the intro. Also guys, I try not to pause a lot in this video, okay? So I would not ruin your immersion in the story.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-563. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. As all carcasses of SCP-563-A have been removed from SCP-563, minimal containment of SCP-563 is required. It is to be surrounded by a perimeter of motion trackers at every 3 meters, which are remotely monitored by Site-1265-A, 15 kilometers away. Mobile Task Force She-22, codename Hannah's Barbarians, is tasked with locating and containing other instances of SCP-563 and finding information pertaining to the Ancient Dragon Culinary Corporation. Currently, MTF She-22 is working with the governments of South Korea, Japan, and the People's Republic of China to covertly outlaw the trade of SCP-563-B instances and recall any existing instances, citing food safety.
Guys, I know I said before I'm not gonna pause a lot, but I just wanna make this clear. MTF Mobile Task Force is the main force of SCP Foundation. You know, and there's a lot of it. There's like 15 to 20 division of like MTF, yeah, Mobile Task Force. There's a lot of them, you know, and there's like MTF division that is specifically made to counter SCPs. You know, they're specialized. Let's get back to
concerns. The government of the People's Republic of China is currently collaborating with the Foundation to find sites similar to SCP-563 and locating living instances of SCP-563-A for study. Description: SCP-563 is the designation for an abandoned plot of farmland located in the Hubei province, China. The facilities of SCP-563 have been modified for the factory farming of animals weighing up to several tons. SCP-563 is equipped mainly to handle large poultry, but other animals were raised at the facility. SCP-563-A refers to the carcasses of the presumed livestock of SCP-563 which were found at the time of recovery. SCP-563-A instances were several species of dinosaur and related reptiles that lived in China and Mongolia in the Jurassic and Cretaceous periods.
What?
For a partial list of recovered specimens, see Log 563-05. When alive, SCP-563-A instances were presumably farmed to create instances of SCP-563-B. SCP-563-B is the prehistoric food line of products made by a company known as the Ancient Dragon Culinary Corporation.
So basically,
records of this company have been found, but as of writing, the location of their primary business office and other facilities used to make SCP-563-B are currently unknown. SCP-563-B products are sold in several East Asian countries, but have been discovered in some supermarket chains in the USA. Various instances of SCP-563-B include a pad of sours, an instant ramen made with sweet and sour sauce and the meat of an unknown sauropod, presumably a smaller, easier to contain dinosaur similar to Abrosaurus dampoi. Notably, chunks of gastroliths have been found in this product, suggesting it is partially made with stomach meat. Ancient dragon velociraptor noodles.
What?
Instant noodles made with an assortment of meat from several dinosaurs, as well as pork, rice, and chunks of melon in what is advertised to be a velociraptor broth. Testing of broth is inconclusive. Product reportedly tastes like high-quality instant noodles with high salt content. It is also the first product of the Ancient Dragon Culinary Corporation to be sold in the USA in the specialty supermarket chain. Dragon bone tea. Powdered tea advertised as being made using the bone meal of various species of dragon. DNA testing has shown that these particles are partially derived from non-fossilized dinosaur bone, but approximately 75% of test results have been inconclusive. To date, this is the only product made by the Ancient Dragon Culinary Corporation that has been recalled for safety reasons. Dino snacks. Sold in Japan under varying flavors, marketed using anthropomorphic dinosaur mascots including Takara Tyrannosaurusu and Rhizoraptoru. Product resembles American pork rinds. Testing of the product has revealed that it is made of several species. Kentucky Fried Therinosaur. A deep-fried poultry product sold as a frozen dinner in some parts of South Korea. As the name suggests, the meat is mostly made up of Therinosaurus cheliniformis. Reportedly tastes like very tough chicken. Kyoryu Kogen, literally dinosaur testicles. Sold primarily in Japan, consistently found to be made out of meat of pterosaurs of the Geholopterus genus.
You're eating dick?
Advertised to increase sexual stamina and fertility in both men and women.
Oh, scratch that.
Other non-anomalous products in this line include ginkgo soup, candied fern leaves, and steamed buns made with fish. Records found pertaining to the Ancient Dragon Culinary Corporation list SCP-563 as Production Farm 22. Investigations into the existence of the other 21+ farms and other facilities related to SCP-563 is currently ongoing. Log 563-05, a partial log of deceased specimens of SCP-563-A. A group of Microraptor Zhouianas found in a locked shed near the central office of the farm. Injuries indicated that they were shot at close range with 10mm rounds. Notably, 2 instances were found to be still alive, having avoided fatal injuries from the gunshots and surviving on the carcasses of the deceased instances.
Where do they
All instances were found
dinosaurs?
to have been wearing pet collars. Several hundred instances of Geholopterus ninjingensis, presumably in an artificial nest, found in a large metal shed. Cause of death not immediately obvious. Testing showed that all instances had been exposed to cyanide gas. The carcasses of several species of unidentified sauropod immolated, found in a field surrounded by a highly powerful and tall, approximately 5-meter electric fence. The fence was found active upon containment of SCP-563, and contact with it resulted in several injuries to a recovery force member. Burnt remains of several ceratopsian dinosaurs, including Protoceratops, were found near the aforementioned sauropod enclosure. Posthumous examination of all SCP-563-A instances found that up to 79% of the individuals found had a prion in their system prior to their death. Testing on this prion found it to be similar to a prion that causes kuru, suggesting that SCP-563-A instances had been fed or were feeding on meat of the same species.
What is
Notably, most species of raptor found on site were immune to this prion.
What is prime though?
Addendum. Document 563 ACC-05. The following is a translation of a document recovered from behind a picture frame in the main office building at SCP-563. The document was partially damaged by mold, However, Foundation linguists have been able to reconstruct what they believe is an accurate rendition of the document.
Okay.
Dear
Let's
Name
read it.
Unknown, as the Americans say, we have hit the jackpot windfall big time. No more simple frozen meals for this failing company. The jungle you pointed us to has given us quite a boon. The meat is delicious, the fruit is unknown, mostly a synonym for delicious. And the seafood. One of the cooks made stir fry with ginger and...
Oh,
I suppose.
see, this is the reason why we have COVID right now. I know it's a bad. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But hey, I don't know the effects of the food, you know? If they eat the food, how it's gonna affect the body, you know? Is it making them stronger, or it's just because the dick, the testicle, the testicle was making them more aroused, you know, sexual prowess and shit. So I don't know what's the effect of the meat, you know? Fucking COVID, bro.
As you would call them, shrimps and clams.
Shit.
But honestly, I'm no paleontologist. It was the best thing I had ever tasted. And the
Okay.
eggs. Well, we're having difficulty finding unfertilized ones. The ones that we do find either hatch or have babies, possibly embryos or zygotes in them.
What the hell
But
led
the
them
things
to the
that do
jungle
hatch,
anyways?
it would make an American scientist, most likely paleontologist, blush and then die of joy. We're sending back a few specimens to the leader. Next stop, unknown. Next sentence indicates a country to the north, most likely either Russia or Mongolia. Northward we go. With regards, Zhao Song. Okay. I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening,
Nice.
if indeed you still are, and you
Yeah.
were all dismissed.
Dismiss. Okay, guys. That is SCP-563, an abandoned farmhouse in China. Farm, whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, there's a lot of unanswered questions, like for example, what's the effect of the meat, the dinosaur meat that was made in that anomaly, like farm in human body. What's the effect of it in human body when they consume it? Does it make him stronger? Does that make him give powers and shit? Because like it was stated before that the meat that came, like the testicles, I'm sorry bro, just can't get it. The testicles gave someone like improved sexual libido, something like that. So maybe there's some effects on it in the human body, like it's not just delicious, you know. But hey, I'm gonna find out. If somebody can recommend me some SCP videos that's connected to this one, I'm gonna watch it. So anyway guys, I hope you like the video, and like the video, subscribe to my channel, show me some love, hit the bell button for post notifications. If you have any suggestions, I'd try to make a video out of it, so make sure you comment down below. If you wanna see more of my reaction videos, head down to my playlist. That being said, I'll see you guys soon.